Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we were resurrecting our dead barbarian. He died in the duty of facing off against some were-rats in order for the rest of our group to finish off the terrifying Death Naga type thing that was laying waste to our team in a very real way. Like, it was brutal. We're gonna try and get back some of our ability drained stuff. Kind of important, because if you get 0 in a stat, you just die. Alright, so the throne's here. The antique throne is soiled with grease stains from spilled gravy. Sorry, that's kind of funny to me. Ugh. Apparently there's no way through that wall. So aside from that one thing that I can't figure out how to open, I think we're pretty well done in this area. And that one thing we failed to lockpick, so that's just a sad turn of events. How do we get out of here? Do we just walk to the main door? Maybe? I'm guessing the secret little treasure room is something we missed because we missed a perception check or something like that. We're not going to worry too much about it. Our next group, we're going to have our next playthrough, we're going to have a very, very serious high wisdom perception cleric or something along those lines. Can we leave now? Yes, we can. Good. Excellent. I'm going to quickly, you know what I'm going to do? Just to make sure we don't miss this thing. I'm going to send my monk to do one more quick pass over of this place. If she finds a candle thing that will move, so much the better. If not, we're going to call it and just leave. She's the fastest, that's why we're using her. And her perception is the highest, which is also a pretty good reason for it. Nothing yet.
Onwards.
The door there. Where does that go? Oh, it leads to the throne room. It's locked and barred from the other side. Fair enough. Okay, we're gonna send her up here, check these ones. And that's gonna be pretty much it. I don't think it'll be on the other side. I mean, it could be, but I just find that to be unlikely.
No stopping now.
Not like that one. That we can kind of see on the side there. No. That one's turned. All of them are turned. I wonder if we can just jump through. No. It's just freaking out as we try to do that, so I'm gonna say that that's pretty much it. Yeah. We're gonna quickly check our stuff against the stuff we picked up. So natural armor +3 is what we're currently wearing. There's natural armor +5, which gives us 35 armor class. A little bit better. Built to physical perfection is +6 to everything. Ours is only +4, so that's gonna give us a little bit more oomph. Even though we really can't do anything about that max dex bonus we have, which is kind of sad. So. Oh no, just one. Okay. She's gonna take the... Oh, she already has a +4 one. Never mind. She doesn't really need a +4 one. He could use a +4 to everything one, though, I think. That... No, where's it? Strength con... No. You know what? Doesn't really matter which way we do this. Which one has all 3 bands on it? +2 one. Maybe we only did strength on +4 one on him. I thought we had a better one. Hmm. Weird. Maybe we did only have strength con on them. Or maybe he's only +2, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all fine. He's good enough for now. What else do we have? We had that. +5 deflection bonus to AC. He isn't. He does have a deflection ring, so that would actually be worse for him. Other than the... Where'd it go? The +6 to Constitution, but he already has that. So, you know what we could do? In all reality, we'll lose a bit of armor doing this. Kind of. Give him that. And then give him just the +6 strength and dexterity. Did we not have a +6 one somewhere? No. Really? We did. Never mind. Alright, just give him the natural armor thing back then. Weird. Or I should just give him a +4 one. Do you need a +5 one? No, she can't. Okay, yeah. I'll give him the +5 because he needs the armor. All that done. She has a +3. That's good enough. We got nothing. That's nothing. Let's just sort it by date from newest to oldest. These are the things we just got. +5 ring of protection. He's already got, or she's already got one, I should say. He has a better ring. He only has +4. What about our cleric? +5. Good enough. 37 armor on him now. Look, resistance is +5 to all resistances. Going on our main character. 21 fort save now. Pretty damn good. Her saving throws are still the best though. What else we got? Mental perfection is an interesting one in that it gives wisdom, int, and charisma. Good for her. Not so much because we need the charisma or wisdom technically for stat or for class stuff, but it will increase her perception by a couple. So good enough for her. Then we need to figure out who's gonna wear the 6 con +5 deflection bonus amulet. He's using a haste one, which is better for her anyways. Oh man. Never know. Okay, what else we got? This shining steel breastplate is definitely going on him. Gives him extra armor. Even though he loses the adamantine. The other one. No new weapons. Anything else specific that's new other than the meta magic wand? What was this? Right, the fake briar. Right. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's get out of here. Boop. I wonder what the fake briar actually does. Well, now we've conquered Patax, technically. Alright, it's gonna make us go through all this sec. Oh, we have some potions we missed. I'll steal those. I missed a Bombardier cloak. And... oh, it's a dueling sword. And a random scroll. Leave. Okay, we're finally done with the Pataxian castle, I guess. I'm hoping we can come back there later to try to lockpick that chest. We can just bring another rogue in, like our real rogue. Our first rogue, I should say. Technically, our Arcane Trickster is a real rogue. She's just not a real rogue in the same way that our other rogue's a real rogue. Which is to say very, very good at being a rogue. She's sort of a mediocre rogue and a mediocre buffer. Which is fine, it works out really well. I'm still not entirely convinced my new group is more powerful than my old group, though. Because our rogue sneak attack damage was a lot higher. But her to hit wasn't great. So, I mean... toss up, really. Long loading screen.
I won't be halted.
Hello, people. Oh, you don't want to talk. What do I do now? What's my quest log say to do? Okay. Well, they're all checked off. Oh, okay, now we're doing something. Okay. Abel the Insightful, Your Highness. If you left the palace alive, you must be the new king of Patax. As Victor, you deserve a much more stately greeting, but I'm afraid we have to postpone the festivities. Your new subjects are in urgent need of help. You know how restless Lindsay is. She followed you all the way to Patax, and now she and many others are in serious danger. There are riots in the city. A crowd is gathered around the Academy of Grand Arts, and they're out for blood. I beg you, you must intervene before it's too late. It's always a crisis in this place. Let's quick save and see what the... Let's see what the hullabaloo is. Doesn't look like there's anyone around. Oh, they're all here. There's only like 9 or 10 people. We'll just kill them all. We've killed many more people than that. Somebody's dead. A crowd of citizens armed with whatever they could find, bludgeons, daggers, torches, murmurs indignantly. You're listening to a student who stands above a young man lying in a puddle of blood. It takes a moment to realize the wounded body is Alandi. An end to tyranny, an end to humiliation and disgrace that despotic swindler Iravetti brought upon our city. You've all read Lindsay's book. You all know the rot that festers beneath this facade. Lies, bullying, violence, and sycophancy. These are the arts Iravetti patronized. His favorite students are all murderers like this scumbag. The girl delivers a swift kick to Alandi's body. Is this the kind of academy we need? Let the devils take it. Burn it all to the ground. Burn away the rot so we can begin anew. Stop, what are you doing? I didn't write the book too. Lindsay's words are drowned out by the joyful roar of the crowd. Look, it's Lindsay. She's here with us. Our hero, come. Throw the first torch. What's going on? It's our new king. Hurrah! Hurrah for the liberator. They killed Alandi. I didn't want this. They're gonna burn down the academy all because of my book. Citizens of Patax, Iravetti is dead. The tyrant is no more. If you think this is the time for riots, you are mistaken. Surrender the troublemaker to the guards and leave peacefully, or I will have to disperse you by force. The troublemaker tries to escape but is swiftly captured and handed over to the guards. The remaining crowd quickly scatters. Problem solved. Lindsay looks abashed, tears in her eyes. This is my fault. This is all because of my book. This isn't what I wanted. I wanted to punish Alandi, to tell the whole truth about him. But I didn't think he'd be killed. It may as well have been me who killed him. I'm supposed to like to these things. You recommended Lindsay publish an honest book about the Academy of Grand Arts, revealing all its problems. Professor Abold was right. The quill is a deadly weapon, and I swung it like a toy, praising myself for my bravery and uncompromising attitude. I was so sure I was following the bard's calling, and I was ready to pay the price for that, but it never occurred to me that I might not end up being the only one to pay it. You made a mistake, and people suffered due to your lack of responsibility. Remember this lesson, and make sure it never happens again. Oh, I'll remember. I'll remember this for the rest of my life. My old teacher was right. A bard isn't just some news hawk. A bard needs to consider how her words will affect people more than just how truthful they are. Lindsay leans down to the slain bard. I'm sorry, Alandi. I should have given you another chance. Forgive me. I realized too late how powerful the weapon I wield is, only after I claimed your life. But now, you've given me a chance to change, you know, and I promise I'll not make the same mistake with my great chronicle. Lindsay wipes her hands over her face. Thank you. I was just a step away from quitting the bardic arts forever. Thank you for your words. And now, let's go. I can't stay here any longer. I have a lot to think about. And a random hiccup, apparently. Bye, Lindsay. She's gone to do something. Okay, Alani's taken care of. City is, in theory, secure. I guess we're going back home. That's quite the adventure. I wonder if I should just grab my rogue now and bring her back and try and lockpick that thing. How important do I actually think it is the question. Is it important enough to summon my rogue all the way out here to deal with it? It could be. Like, it could be an artifact piece or something cool. Or it could be like 3 scrolls and 10 gold or something.
Iravetti was dead, and good riddance. Our ruler added the crown of Pitax to the crown of the Stolen Lands. But behind the dead monarch loomed the shadow of a much more dangerous foe.
That Death Naga thing was kind of brutal to fight. Oh, changing the group will only take 8 hours. Fine. Boop. Blue? Boop. That's not going to be confusing at all. Alright, our rogue needs to level up, apparently. What's her trickery at? 28, 29. She should have no problem. We'll give her some stuff. Skill focus, say. Perception, you say. I wonder what her perception skill is now. 31. That's pretty good. Maybe she'll have better luck finding the missing candelabra thing. But I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. So in that chest, there was a belt of perfect components. It gives first and second level spells automatically are empowered and extended, which is actually pretty amazing. I might give that to somebody. I'm not sure who yet. I also realized I missed a door. There's a troll veteran in here. We're gonna throw her gloves on that give her acid damage because it's easier to hit things that way.
Charge!
There are several trolls in here, and it looks like it's been just a massacre in there.
This will hurt.
We can fight them one at a time in the doorway, though. You need to get out of the way. Oh god, I just remembered that she has no equipment on. That's our rogue, our other rogue. I brought her here to lockpick things. You can get back in there now, I guess. I just remembered that, yeah, she has no equipment. There's no reason for her to be standing in melee. Actually, that troll is nowhere near dead. A very whiny puppy here. He wants a cracker. There we go. That dog is spoiled rotten. Nothing good in here though. No candles to turn or anything like that. I'm going to send our rogue into that little room really quickly. All the way up there. That one. She may be able to get a different perception check and find whatever we've missed for the candles we need to turn. Where are my characters? Why are they not on the map anywhere? Huh. Apparently our characters don't exist. Okay.
I do what I must.
Just in case she finds something that nobody else did. Not looking great though, in all honesty. Still just that one. That we can't push.
I'm off.
Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this place. For real this time. We got that last piece of treasure, we killed a couple more things that we found lying around. We're pretty far away from a level, so that's not gonna be a thing for a while, and we are leaving this town. We need to go back to our own territory and initiate the takeover of Pitax. I'm sure it's gonna cost a bunch of BP, as with everything that we do. We should be able to buy a ton of BP now though, we have lots of gold. And we have lots of things to sell. Anything good? Nope. Just wanted to check one more time. So Pitax is firmly under our control now. Or will be once we BP it up, but we did kill the king. Irevedi is dead. I'm guessing we're on our last stage of the game. It seems like only the Guardian of Bloom remains. We've killed literally every other crisis that I can think of. Like with the Pitaxians. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. With Stagwood, killed him. We had the... What was the second one? Oh, the trolls, killed them. We had the monster explosion. finished that, mostly.
Won't be.
Varnhold banished, dealt with that. We have the Cyclops, which is part of the Varnhold banishing, finished that. We had attacks, dealt with that. We had Tristian doing his weird thing, also dealt with that. Yeah, we're good. Everything's coming. Oh, the barbarians, right? Forgot about the barbarians. We dealt with that too. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. It's weird when there's two zone transitions right next to each other. Okay, we're gonna head back to our capital. We're gonna buy ourselves a Pitax. I wonder if that's the last territory we can get. It seems like it should be. I would imagine, right? It's the first of Rovo, which means I'm sure there's a bunch of things we're gonna get in trouble for not fixing up before the month ended. We might be facing some serious deficits in our kingdom. Let's find out how bad things have gone for us on our way to doing our thing. Also, we never did the middle of nowhere. We should go do that right away. After we deal with our kingdom stuff. Let's see what's happened. We did that. Excellent. Some genie binders fell away. Or fled away, I guess. Lecter wasn't interested in visiting the capital. It's fine, whatever. We failed the justice of the crowd. That's okay. That's really terrible. Negative 30 to everything. How did we get negative 30 to everything? Whatever, fine, go do that. Holy crap. Why are there so many things? How much money do we have? We don't have that much to do big projects like that with. Alright, what do we got? 500 diamond in the rough. Everything increases by 1. That's kind of nice. Knock Knock's training. Oh, we can just train people up to make them our level. What does that matter? Confused as to what that's all about, but okay. Because they gain levels as you do. I don't know what the training is all about. Councilman, Priest, Divine Protection from Fear, Grand Diplomat. More importantly though, can we claim... We can't even claim Pitax yet. We must have to return to our kingdom first. Also, I'm not sure why we lost 30 and everything. We can recover from that though, I hope. When we get back, we'll deal with buying BP. We're gonna need a lot of it, apparently. There's big projects going on. We have to raise our ranks at some point. My dog is barking. So, I'll try and cut those if you can hear them. Alright, throne room. Here we go. I wonder if we get like a... Oh, I hope we don't get some new crisis immediately. We need a minute to rebuild our capital from the terrible, terrible events that have just unfolded. Negative 30 to everything is a lot of damage to everything. There's a whole delegation from Pitax to see you. They're standing by the doors, scowling at each other. It looks like they're about to come to blows. Casper Liasenza greets you with a polite bow. Your Highness, the old families and founders of Pitax are grateful to you for sparing us of this usurper's tyranny. Allow us to assure you in our loyalty. None of the trade houses seek the Pitaxian crown, which is rightfully yours, of course. If it would please you to appoint a governor to oversee the city, all of the 4 families humbly request me for this position. Karn Verriel stares at Gasper with dim, bloodshot eyes. Your Highness, of course, it wasn't always peaceful between us. The Thieves Guild used to fight against you a little. But that's all water under the bridge, right? Iravetti's rule has ended and the guild, represented by me, promises you our support and a share of our profits. Speaking of profits, if you appoint me as governor, then your share will make you gasp. The Thieves Guild's worked out against me actively, Gasper. Thank you for your trust. Allow me to pledge our allegiance once again, both mine and that of the old families. Is that so? Very well. So we decided on the governor. Would you like to say anything to the visitors, or are they free to go? There's a whole crowd of them waiting in the hall. Guards, I sentenced Karn Verriel to death. Take him. I knew you couldn't be trusted. You won't get away with this. Do you hear me? The guild will find you. You'll be weeping blood. You'll eat your own guts. A wise decision, Your Highness. The city will be safer and cleaner without him. What's next on the agenda? You must decide the fate of the Academy. Your Highness, I ask that you relieve me of my post as headmaster of the Academy. After all that's happened, I'm hardly worthy of keeping it. Enmead Belvara, the most famous bard in all of Pitax, gives you a charming smile. For the first time, I completely agree with my respected colleague. And if you don't have another candidate for the position, please allow me to offer my services. She bows gracefully and gives you a charming smile. Congratulations, Your Highness. Pitax is at your feet, and as promised, I contributed to your victory. Now it's your turn. Will you hold up your end of the arrangement? And immediately fine, go for it. Thank you, Your Highness. It's a great honor. Apparently I was right about you. I shan't disappoint you either, I promise. Thank you, Your Highness. Lady Belvara, I wish you all the success in your new role from the bottom of my heart. Is that all? Is there anyone else who can't wait to be seen? Who else? I'm not going to execute him. He's not against me. Ursi Kalis, Captain of the Guard, comes to pledge allegiance to his king. Ursi Kalis greets you with a reserved bow. Your Highness, according to the tradition set forth by the first kings of Pitax, I have come to pledge my allegiance to the city and its citizens before you and the crown. I shall serve Pitax faithfully and loyalty to my dying breath and guard the peace of its streets. The city is now under new leadership. I will retire the city guard and create a new one personally loyal to me. This is a rash decision, Your Highness. It may cause civil unrest. I didn't ask for your advice. Have a good day, former Captain. Actually, he at least didn't really go against us, and he wasn't for Iravetti either. But I also don't want him there. Nope. Pursing his lips, Ursi looks straight in the eye. I understand, Your Royal Highness. It appears that not much will change in the city despite the change of ruler. Very well, I should take my leave. Saluting you, Ursi Kalis leaves the throne room. Oh, we're done with the guards. Who else is left? Oh yes, Elora Nusky and her river razors. Hello, Your Highness. Well, what's next? To be honest, my fellows and I got so much loot storming the palace that we could live in comfort to a ripe old age, but I think it's a little early for us to retire. Will you hire us? We've shown ourselves in battle and we promise to serve you faithfully and loyally. I'll hire you, but on one condition, no more robberies. From now on, you're a military combat unit within my army. It's a deal. I mean, at your orders, Your Highness. With a gap-toothed grin, Elora leaves the throne room. No one else? Well, what a day. I see it's not easy to rule. I'd rather break up a pack of wyverns than live through another day like this. Oh, everything went up. You shouldn't have disbanded the guard. Can you imagine what will happen to the city without it? Oh, my poor old Pitax. Nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna send our army in to deal with it. Our new event is to pacify Pitax, apparently. So let's seize... Oh yeah, we seized the territory. Let's see what we can do. We have to pacify Pitax. I'm guessing that means we need to set up a new city guard. And we should probably have gone to a store. We really do need to sell a bunch of stuff. Is Pitax already under our command? Yeah, I'm guessing so. Alright, pacify Pitax. The Pitaxians are not very fond of you after certain events. Still, a big helping of propaganda and some lavish displays could improve their attitudes. 150 BP, 45 days. Done. Go do that. We need to go get some BP before we start dishing out events. At the moment, we don't have anything specific to do other than go visit some places. There's a couple puzzles I want to do. We do have to hunt down more monsters. I need to get one more level so we can get skill focus perception on our monk, which will hopefully let her find some of the areas we're missing in the world. Like, in the world map, we're actually missing quite a few areas because we can't find them. Our perception rolls either haven't been good enough or we flubbed them. And so we're missing these areas that have they're just neat little, like, story things, right? I've seen some of them on other people's playthroughs and stuff, so. Shards of an ancient relic. Anything special? Nope. And worthy of a story. No full stories. That's really unfortunate. Alright, until we meet again, I guess. One day we'll find everything, hopefully. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that like the end of the game still isn't time gated, so that we can actually just go explore our realm and find all the little things that we haven't found, or do the little side quests that we haven't gotten to do yet. I'm hoping the game isn't time gated right to the very end, whereupon your kingdom will collapse if you don't do the main quest fast enough. Or after the main quest is done, maybe you can just continue to rule your land. That wouldn't be so bad either. I don't think I've ever seen this tooltip before. Shift space to enable tactical time flow. Really? Have I been playing the whole game without tactical time flow when there's a tactical time flow to tactical time flow with? I like that phrase. Can I do it out of combat? Is that a thing?
I won't be halted.
Just, okay, whatever. I guess maybe it's combat only.
We do it.
Alright, Hassif, let's sell all of our junk to him. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. Alright. Gone. Gone. All these vests. That's just straight up normal banded mail. We still have some random junk in our inventory. Talwyn's armor, we missed this before. This is +4 chain armor that gives protection from critical hits and sneak attacks. I mean, it's nice, but we're probably not going to use it, in all fairness. We're going to keep that. Full plate +4, we're definitely keeping that. We don't have any lawful neutral characters. So that's gone. Alright, we have a bajillion artifacts to sell. So vast intelligence and charisma +6 are fine, we'll keep those. Constitution +6 is good for a coon, I think is job. Manticore skin boots could be nice. I'm going to take a look at those. Strength con. Dex con can go. Strength, Dex stay. Death ward is good. Ring of protection +5 is really good. Perfect components is quite good. Paragon Winter's gone. Braces of armor +5 gone. Get rid of that ring. River Song Amulet +5 to Persuasion, Athletics, and Resist Electricity +20. That might be good against that swarm of ancient... What are they called? I'm drawing a blank right now. The floaty skull things. I think we could actually use those. Not gonna lie, +4 belts really don't do it for me anymore. During a luck though, it can be useful. Read that. Will-o-wisps? Is that what they are? Yeah, I think they are. Right. And all this junk. Cool. That's at least a good chunk of that dealt with. Now weapons. There are a couple weapons we're not going to use, like the Mallet of Woe, gone. Black Salt is such a beautiful rapier. I would be ashamed to sell it. But then we have no one that uses it. Why am I keeping it if no one's going to use it? Same with Fate Render. Same with the Prehistoric Tooth. Same with the Dragon. I haven't seen a dragon in this game actually, now that I think about it. I like the Unstoppable Conda though. Its ability to bypass armor is really cool. Where'd that go? Isn't there a thing that bypassed armor? Maybe not. Maybe that's not the one I'm thinking of. Flaming Kukri can go away. Same with the Corrosive. The Devourer of Metal is gone, finally. It was such a good bow for so long, too. I like how the Cloak of Souls is both in notable and also in accessories. I don't think I need that Ring of Protection +4. I think we have 5s on all of our important people. And we definitely don't need that. Anyone even use that? No. Okay. That's looking a little bit better in terms of cleaning this out. Again, we have no one that's using this Dex DR belt to just sell it to. Okay, we're gonna buy some... Wait, does he have new stuff? No, it's just all the stuff I sold him. Which is like a lot of things. Where is that thing? And by that thing, I mean build points. Just a bag of holding. It's a lot of money and we don't need it very much anymore. Okay, so we're getting 321,000. We already have 490,000 in reserve. If we buy 300,000, or sorry, 3,000 BP, we still get $70,000. Good enough? Alright, let's go back. Actually, we're a little bit over time, I think, so I'm going to call it here. In the next video, we'll continue doing our ruling thing. Actually, maybe between videos, I'll just set up all of the stuff and show you guys what we built, because it's not really super exciting to watch. And then from there, we'll continue on our adventure, hopefully. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time.